You need to know, hey, look, I'm able to get 5 seconds per K or 10 seconds per mile, 200 watts, whatever the number is, I'm able to make this progress if I implement 5 days a week, 2 hard sessions, sub-threshold with a long run. That measuring is going to give you honest, objective feedback as to how you can make a plan that is personalized for you and allows for continuous progress over the long term. So you're not just running around with no idea, you're actually able to make progress. That leads me to number 5, expect. I would go into these races, I'd do these things, right? I'd measure and I'd have a plan, but I'd go in and I'd expect to do well. I'd expect to do well at almost every single race. I'd stand on the start line, regardless if this is my A race, B race, C race, just a local club run, I would expect to be able to do well. I wasn't being honest with myself, because when I was honest, if I looked back, it wasn't just that I could measure my training and go, yeah, you know what, like I've done such consistent training and I've ticked all of my sessions and all of my numbers look great. And I'd go in and I'd go, yeah, how do I feel? And I would ignore that. I would ignore how I'd feel. And I'd also ignore where I was in my long-term plan. So I just expect, because I'm showing up, I'm doing the work, my numbers look good, I can just go and run a 10K as hard as I possibly can and hit a PB. But in reality, I would be really tired from doing a whole bunch of training, and I wouldn't have planned for the race in itself and how the race would fit into my long-term plan. Inevitably, what happened, besides one A race, which would be most of the time a marathon or an ultra marathon, every other race I would just expect to be performing like it was an A race, but ignoring what kind of training load I was under and how that race actually fit into my long-term plan. When I was able to do that and be honest with myself, look, I'm 10 days into a really hard block